Prophet Muhammad should go on the stamp because he was able to turn the upper part of Saudi Arabia, some of China, and also Spain into Islam.
Confucius believed that everyone should have the same rights and respect as the government, which would cause everyone to have peace and love each other, make sure that there's no war, no civil wars with each other.
The technology that is available to us now allows us to get the kids to take it to the next level. They are defining what the extremes are and how far they can take an activity. They're using all the elements that we're talking about for a 21st century learner. They work collaboratively together to come up with a plan of action. There are no boundaries. This is the best example of differentiating using technology. So when we did a Socratic seminar, I set a scenario and with very loose guidelines. The kids defined how they were going to get there. I gave them some resources, some links to get them started. From that, they were able to research about their particular philosophers on what made that philosopher great.
Confucius believed in much more respect. He wanted not only friends, not only wanted everyone to be friends with each other, he wanted to treat everyone like they were their family, their children. Like they were all just one big family all together, not just friends, family.
They used Google Docs to work together as a group in finding information about that particular philosopher. I gave them some questions to start with to kind of guide them in their way, and they worked together in answering those questions as well. So in the small groups, they were able to use the internet as a source of reference, some websites on their own and through me to get information for their particular philosopher, all tied in with their history book, of course, that met the standards of not only history, but integrating it through other curricular areas. Following the research that they did in answering the questions together, they worked to define their roles in a Socratic seminar by who would be the ones that would be in inner circle and speaking about their philosopher and who would be in the outer circle as coaches. They prepped together in questioning each other and helping each other to come up with some ideas. Then with guidelines in place such as citing evidence and talking to what the other person has said before they give their opinions, they were set up as speakers and coaches. The coaches were using the Chromebooks, once again, as a reference tool to look back at the notes and to get information that they might have missed. They also had a rubric that was given to them, which they cross-referenced with, and they were able to run back and forth to the speakers, giving them little notes if they forgot something, as like in a courtroom. So they were able to speak. We periodically stopped so that they had a chance to regroup, talk with the coach and the speaker to find out what they were forgetting to do or what they should cover. And we did this periodically. And then finally we finished off with a summarizing statement at the very end of the session.
So I think King Solomon is the greatest philosopher.
He was wise enough that God chose him to be the messenger of God.
I believe that Confucius should be put on the stamp because Confucius had many followers.
We were going to follow it up again with the Google Doc. That's going to be a reflection on how they did, what they could improve on, and how well they did together as a speaker and coach. If they met the rubric guidelines to see what they could improve on for next time.